Can you hear me? I'm guessing, yeah. Okay. It's gonna be bright enough for this. Get it set up. It should pick up about all that. And we'll see how this sounds real quick. Give me just 1 second, I'll get this set up. It's been a while since I've done this, so I'm kind of a little rusty. Get this a little closer here. Bring my mouse over here. That way, see what's going on. Way over there. And let's see if we can hear each other. See if we can hear each other. Okay, so that works. See if we can hear each other. Works. See if we can hear each other. Okay, put that there. I'll be back and forth on this because my baby's in the room sleeping, taking a nap. So see how live goes with that. And I might miss some comments because I'm my screen's kind of over there out of the way. Okay, I shouldn't pick that up. I'm relubing all this and cleaning these up for my new build I'm doing. So we'll see how that goes. Go from there. Okay. The only thing I'm using out of this will be the backing plate. And I have some kind of ambient noise in the background because I'm not really good at talking too much with my videos. Let's see. I gotta get used to the camera angle where this is so everyone can see what's going on. They should be the exact same for these. I'm 98% sure they are. Yeah, these have seen better days. This will be for my 4-wheel steer that I'm going to be doing. Let's see how that goes. This is supposed to be a good diff. I think he ran that in some water, don't you? But thank you, Vinny. I tried to. Just looking in the diff itself to see if any of the teeth's messed up on it. It looks okay, but like I'm going to run that diff. I'll use my other diff. Okay. Well, that doesn't add any weight really, but we'll do something to look better than the red one. I should have invested into something for lighting because it's getting darker out and the windows don't work too well. This light ain't that bright, but it'll be okay for now. Go ahead and get. I don't want to mess with this one just yet. I wanted to get that one out of the way because the only thing I want out of that's the diff cover. This will be the diff I'll be using because this is the stock one I've been using since I got it. This or not. It is something, man. I got a kit that's coming for this truck that will be here hopefully tomorrow. It's funny that that's how big the drive, like one of the pieces of the drive shaft is. This is the transmission for it, so it kind of gives you a perspective of how big the damn thing is. But weighs like 5 pounds by itself, and that's an axle. But yeah, it's coming along pretty well. I've been working on a body for it also that I've been trying to get dialed in. Danielle's going to add one finishing touch to it. It should be good to paint the rest of it. This event's on Saturday, and I'm really kind of behind. It should be here Friday, Thursday, tomorrow or Friday, but I'm hoping that it gets here tomorrow. It's off that way there, I'm on the way. Gotta keep remembering that the camera's over here. Might be take a break for a minute. My wife went and got getting food, so I'm on dad duty right now. I've been really loud in here for like the last 40 minutes, and somehow she has slept this whole time. Okay, I guess I was holding it wrong. Yeah. I don't have much play. This thing had a lot of play beneath those. Switch that over. I need it for this one. There's two of them. Oh yeah. Believe me, I just knocked a dent in my floor with this thing earlier. Luckily, it wasn't my foot, but she did not wake up to that. I'm gonna adjust this over where I can see the chat just a little bit more. There we go. I didn't think of a way of making one of these videos like how I'm gonna do it, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to figure something out because I haven't streamed in months, so I end up deciding to go ahead and do that today because I don't have much time to do all this by this weekend. I'll show you my new ones also. These are what the stock ones look like. Thick steel. And my truck's going to be purple, so I end up getting like the purple links for it. So gonna be cool. And the fact that this one didn't come with anything, so now I can use this ugly one for the back where it's going to be four-wheel steering. So. These I'll add towards the end of that. This is the grease / lube I'll be using. Benny, you'll like that, man. It's Cow RC Udder Butter, because, you know, what's a better way of having grease than under your udder? But I got to pull this completely apart to get all the, clean that out. I'm going to re-grease these because they don't come greased very well. And mine's kind of, I mean, I don't know if you can, well, yeah. There ain't much as far as grease. There you go. Look at that one. So, they don't come with that much from the factory. Need to switch these metal ones out at some point. That's going on the wives. Go ahead and get this out because this one will be going on the new axle I got for it. Ellie sleeps through just about everything. Thor barks 24/7 at nothing, so it kind of she's gotten used to it. But I think it's my first video I've made that wasn't like a video game or anything like that. The guy's got my camera set up from that. It's got ripped over here on the wife's side of the desk. That way, I ain't feel like messing with my keyboard and all that. She's got one of those little minis, so I just unplug it, move it out of the way. Mine's all tethered in together. These screws are so long. I got some mud in. See that very well. There. I don't know how well this camera's going to adjust with lighting and stuff too, so it's kind of a new testing thing with it. I'm picking out dirt, mud, and gotten what else in this. It's probably not the best way of doing that, but hey man, if it works, it works. I need to start my other YouTube channel that runs the RC stuff, but I didn't feel like sending a code and waiting 24 hours for that. I don't have the time for that. Yeah, so this is what this one looks like, which is, I've owned this since new, so you can kind of see that it, focus here. There's no dirt, mud, or anything like that in it. Okay. And that's the red cap I was telling you about. I'm going to be switching out for aluminum. It's been a hot minute since I've really sit down to build or mess with any of these. I'm live on YouTube, which for a gaming channel, I don't think there's going to be that many people stumble across this video. But we will see. Say my luck, this thing's dying. Check out the power drill. These should. That's what one of the axles looks like. Beefy, at least from what I'm used to at the small ones. The other side. And this should just literally come right out. I'll do the bearing for it. I did pull these apart once before so I could see. Focus on that or not. There it is. That shim right there I put in. Help pull it a little closer to the ring gears. Yeah, that's a nice pretty one that I'm going to be using. Okay, let's see. I also got paper towels down for backing because every bolt for these are black, and this is black underneath this. And I didn't want to get grease on my wife's area, so I kind of did what we needed to. I will probably use the bearings out of this too because they're, like I said, brand new compared to like this one. You can kind of see. I mean, I got these used, so the guy ran it in water and everything else. So I'm sure the diff isn't going to look any better than this. My little baby's been asleep for an hour and 15 minutes. Those over there. I put those over there, but oh, I'm like, where did the other? I was looking for the other bearing, and it's just the perfect diameter for that. I've had both of them on there, but only one came off there. Oh no, that's done. these back onto this. Actually, yeah. Put these back in here. That way I know where they're at. Keep it holds in. Try to hold this better so you guys can see it. Baby's doing really good about sleeping right now for me. My lighting is sucking. I can add light to it with this thing, but it won't last that long, and that's not going to be the right angle for it. So, because the angle of the dangle matters. They should stay in there. That's going to kind of hang around a little bit. Not that I would plan on doing it, but I now have a extra axle that, because I got front and rear, I'm using the front for full steering. But technically, I got another rear axle now, so I could make my wife's a 6x6. Yeah, technically, how much I'd need for that. Put this back on. Takes a little extra time, but keeping all your screws and stuff together makes it a lot easier when you're looking for something. You're not just losing screws everywhere, so. But these, I'm not running all those all the way in. Run out of battery in my little tool. Being a machinist, you can see, you notice and pick up on things. Seeing how I can see how out of round these things are, where they've used cheap hardware. I'll run two of these down. I know the other fit in, but an extra 30 seconds. I didn't think about it until just now, but I'm curious if he rounded these screws off. I'm gonna have to use mine in this. So. Even with those axes, these things are heavy. My baby's about to wake up. Okay. Take this one apart because I am changing this out because he said this one was bad for sure. So. These axles look like ass, but as long as they still work, it's all I care about. Those aren't that heavy. So. just a little bit more. Yes. Kind of keep some of this organized. I was never one for running mine in water because I didn't want my stuff. I'd clean it afterwards, but like you can see, like all like gunk in these. Like really ain't play in them, but like they just don't look great. You know, here's mine that I've never really. I've ran probably 20 miles with mine, and they still look brand new. Okay, get that one off. My goal for tonight is to have 2 of these. Show you. Talking and doing this. My goal is to have 2 of these axles, which is this one and this one, completely ready for full steering. So basically lubed. All I'm doing is relubing this, putting that cover on it, and then this one I gotta put this diff into it, kind of clean up all the garbage and lube it. Technically I need to cut this off. This is for the like the ladder bar where it was 3-link and mine's going to be 4-link. I got to change these out, which I'll be putting these back on my wife's car, her truck. These, upgrade these to steel. Well, they're aluminum, but nonetheless, I have to do away with this, so I will go ahead and switch these back to plastic so I can cut this off and smooth it out nice and even, like this side is. That way, it will work good. Okay. See how bad he is just did these. It might help if I get the right end for it. Should be 2.5. Yeah. Yeah. 3 ain't gonna work, man. Hey, Thor. Come here. A second, I'll let my dog out. That way he doesn't bark and wake the baby up. Yeah. Hey. Come here. I heard you over there. Camera's still working. Bumped it, so give me just a second. My audio's still working. And this probably is, but let me do this. Okay. Should have still been working. Better be safe than sorry. Actually, I have a way. I can run a headlamp and you guys can see this better. My wife's gonna laugh at me. I look like a dork. Let's see if this is better. I can see it better, so I mean, I guess that counts. bullseye thing, but I think that's gonna make it weird. Yeah, that ain't gonna really help you guys out at all. The lighting in the camera actually does a good bit. Very thought it would. Yeah, this one's kind of weird. He wanted to cut that at one point, but decided not to, and after he cut a notch out of it. Hey, honey. Yep. I mean, it works. I technically don't need the headlamp, but I can see a little better. If I start doing more videos like this, I need to get an actual light thing that hangs over it. I put it in the storage, I thought. Like, I know it broke, and I thought I bought another one. Let's see. Okay. Here's diff reveal number 2. Should have done the same thing with that one. Okay. Ready? Well, that one looks a hell of a lot better. That's probably because this is the one that he had a part trying to fix. Got 2 broken teeth. Yeah, I see them. The reason why they're broken, which this one looks a hell of a lot better. I'll keep this away from me to dump it out there. The reason why this one looks nice and shiny compared to the other one looked like is because he had it apart trying to fix it and then realized the diff was messed up. Then he bought $1,000 axles or so. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, that's where he broke them. You can kind of see them. Right. Focus on it. Yes. It will focus on everything but what I'm trying to get. Here, trying to focus. Yeah. Oh. Everything but this. Yeah. So, that's what. See, honey? So, that's what did that. Demise of him spending $1,000, I guess. Just out loud. Anyone listening right now don't have any viewers. Vinny and Ashley popped in for a minute. And not Ashley, Vinny's wife, Ashley Virginia. I guess it's her middle name. That's the one that watches. Your stream. Yeah, gross. Yes, she has been asleep for an hour and 29 minutes. She moved and went, ah! And then that was it. That, she's moving a little bit, and I'm sure she'll be waking up any moment. Nice. I'm gonna dye these. That's fine. Oh yeah, and Kroger's retarded with. Will you hand me a bag when you get a second? I should have thought about that before I started doing all this. And I'm at the point of cleaning this stuff, so now I need a bag. I wish I was off tomorrow. I want to catch up on streaming and stuff. Like I've been really wanting to stream, and it'd be nice. Well, I'm gonna do some of my vacation coming up.
Yeah.
Schnall.
It looks like troll buzz.
Yeah. Jesus. Door. Chill, buddy. Clean up as I go with this. Well, I'm not gonna throw the diff away yet. Actually, this will go right there. See, it's the reason I 3D print stuff. Okay. Which this stuff here is gonna look just like what came out of here. I think he used utter butter also. Butter. So these axles are like $20 or $30 for this, and then these pieces are like $20, and these pieces are $80, and these are like 30. The bearings are like 50. You're like $400 in just a stock axle. I bought both of these for 90, and they're used, but they fine for what I needed to do. I don't care about looks as much as functionality. I gotta Dremel this one off, but I'm going to do the diff first. I wouldn't mind doing this. I start doing this a little more because other than talking to myself when I'm messing with this stuff, it's kind of the same situation. I send the video to a couple other people, and that way if they want to tune in, they can. If not, then I'll have to. Which I don't. It says 0 people watching it right now, but it's hard telling. Well, it's dark out, and without a headlamp or anything, off focus. Get to move around here, get a little. I better if it's down a little bit. I don't want to bring it down too much to where you guys can't see what's going on. Okay, it's focusing there, but should be trying to autofocus. I guess, I mean, where I'm making it with my hand, I guess that's fine. So, I guess I can actually, yeah. Just a second. It slams into heavy. It's like, oh god. I'm sitting here, I'm like, it don't seem like it's any brighter. It's like that dead. Focus. Focus. Come on. Okay, yes, focus. And that's fine. Okay, so let's see how this one looks. How long have we had these? About 2 months now? These trucks. Not they have 2 months. I almost bought overdrive for these, but then I'm like, well, hold off. I forgot, is it frozen solid? Hell yeah. I stuck this in there because it wasn't that cold, and now it is literally almost frozen. Love it. I'm not sponsored by Ghost, but if they want to sponsor me, hit my DMs, man. Yeah, so that will be, that's what that looks like in there. This is the stock. I about called it moose knuckle for some reason, but it's like booger. I don't know why moose knuckle came to my mind. But it's like this clear, oh, there, clear weird liquid. That's snot. That's what I should. That's where I was going with it. Was snot, but snot. It's like nasty, clear. Looks like my dog's eye boogies, but and it gets on everything. But it's very noisy, and yeah. So I bet if I check that shim, because I didn't think about checking it. See mine, I shimmed my diff. But mine came with an actual shim from stock, but I shimmed it an extra one just to help with it. Those teeth look great. Well, I started talking to my baby and scared the hell out of me. So that and lighting with oh light oh oh oh. Well, Sony was never good at trying to figure out their auto focus. Nikon's where it's at for that. But what'd she do? She spit up? Give me just a second. I think my daughter just turned into the exorcist. Hey honey, don't feed the baby honey bread. Honey, some bread. Okay. 7:30. It's still early enough to crack this. Ah, yeah. ASMR video. That is good. Yes. Okay. Reply back to a couple people real quick. 1 second. Yeah, I'll set that there. Okay. Okay. That's it. Okay. So focus again. I'm wondering if it's where I brought it down. Let me bring it back up. Yeah, but I had it where it was doing just fine. There's nothing really in the focus range of it right now. And I think it's. Oh, I think this has been hitting it. Let's see. Let me mess with the setting on camera. In video. Let's go to auto. See. Help anything with it. Yeah, well, that's about the best it's gonna get. Okay. Yeah, let's see what this looks like. This is utter butter. One swears by it. Yeah, that looks mixture of peanut butter and God knows what else. Grab a glove real quick. Normally I just use my fingers, but I have a pair of gloves. Why not use them? My baby is not happy right now. So yummy. That's how yummy that looks. Prostate exam. First thing came to my mind. Okay. I'm gonna pull this out, not to lose any of my shims. Coat this one here some with it. Getting this thing ready. Exo Caged is going to have an event in Cherokee Rock Village. So I'm hopefully I'll have it up and running for that. Because I was getting ready to go cross country for a vacation, but gas prices being over $5 a gallon, I'm like, I'd rather stay home for vacation. That's what that looks like. You don't want to have it too much of this stuff in, but enough to coat it. It keeps water out of the bearings and stuff too. There, shims are in. Drop this right in. And you can see kind of it will work its way into the gear. I help round it a little bit. Said you don't have to. There's people that literally will take it to where it won't move. Like they literally fill this thing up completely full with this, which is unnecessary, but each their own with it. That looks. This is sounds a little different. Pick up a little bit of that, but yeah, it kind of focus. Honestly, my phone camera would be better than my $4,000 camera, but I didn't feel like I don't have a tripod for that. Okay. Yeah, I say that looks good. I'm such a paranoid person. They walk out, I'll hear it. I'm sitting here looking at the stock. Everything in this thing's been kind of loose, and the 4 screws to hold that diff together. I'm like, well, maybe. Nah. I will trust it. There's my new to me silver diff cover piece thing. Whatever you want to call it. Versus the stock red one. Okay. All the way through this. Pretty cool. Okay. Cover back on this. I don't accidentally drop my drink or something in it. Well, guys, I would show you kind of what I'm working with, but for some reason this thing's really not wanting to focus on that. Like the depth of views, not point itself. I'm gonna drop this back down since that ain't doing anything. Oh, maybe let's see. It's right there. Bear with me. And here's my hands. I don't want that to. It works there. And oh, it just isn't going to do it. But I've also been talking to someone, and I went to put this like a whole axle together, and I completely forgot to put the screws in for the back of these, and it completely, it really, it's not one. I'm gonna move it back up. Now it's picking up everything. Yes. It just isn't wanting to work. Okay. I have an idea. Give me just a second. I'm gonna switch my lenses because I think it's just this lens. So I'm gonna you'll still have audio, but I'm gonna pause the stream video for just a second. Move all my stuff out of the way here. Okay. Give me just 1 second. I think this camera body is just not working out. No, the focus, autofocus. Camera bag is open, so don't just pick the whole thing up, please. And if not, $3,000 worth of lenses will come flying out, break. What's she doing? Okay. This is my better lens, but I'm not sure how it's going to. It's a lot more zoomed in, but yeah, that looks a hell of a lot better. Might just have to raise it because look, better than the screen cutting on it. That focal range is like here. Yeah. The other lens just isn't where it's at. But give me just a second. I've got to so this doesn't look horrible. I want to try not to. This is the only bad thing about this lens. It is. Oh, it is up there. Okay, let's see how bad this looks. Oh my gosh, it is. Let's see. Other than the screen tearing. Yeah, look at how much. Yeah. See, lenses is a big thing. It's just comical how far this camera. I gotta get a picture of this, of how far this camera lens is away for this picture. Which lenses could be better now? Feel bad for anyone that's watched this for the hour before this because I found out too as I was going through all my stuff. You can actually see me a little bit now. But as I was going through all my stuff on this, yes, that one of my beads on my bead lock. My dog's here. That's great. One of the beads on my bead lock pulled out. Okay, I'm coming back. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, I gotta replace my chair. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is like an extra 4 feet back, but like I can grab this. Other than the screen tearing, you get a little bit. Like it can focus a little better, and yeah. Other than that screen tearing right there, which I don't have a nice video um, decoder card for my camera. It's just one of those USB sticks for 20 bucks at Walmart. I need to get a better one, but I stopped streaming, so I haven't. But I want to get an internal one for my computer. But whenever, right now, this has been my hobby for a hot minute. So kind of, everything else is kind of taking the back seat. And there's more of my dog's hair. I guess I could kind of hold it over here a little bit so you guys can see it. I would like to have this like from like field view. That way, like my you'd see kind of where my head's looking with it. So as I'm doing this, you guys would see it versus not. But this camera's kind of bulky and it doesn't really work good for that. So straight up and down view would be nice too, but that camera weighs like I don't know, 8 pounds or so. And I just got a tripod right now for it, so I have a, which I would normally use my phone for this versus my camera, but my the desk mount for my phone is in our storage shed, and I didn't have time to go up there and grab that. Well, that is not okay. So what that did was it reached into the aluminum that sticks out here, and it was like, I'm gonna cross thread. So that's why normally you want to do them by hand and kind of see where they're at. That way you don't cross thread them. And sometimes you get like what's it called? Grease or whatever in it. Aluminum's a very soft metal, and this didn't have a screw in one of these, so I'm guessing he started to cross thread it. And let me see my girl. Bring her here, mama. And he was like, I don't want to mess it up, so she's looking. Okay, that's still good. Hey, baby girl. See how goofy this looks?
Yeah.
But look at where it's at. And like, say I grab this, I'm like, yeah, look at this. Like,
What is wrong?
there it goes. Oh, the line?
Yeah.
That is the USB video card. It ain't a video card. It's a, I can't think of what it's called off the top of my head. It transmits the viewing of the camera through the USB for the computer to get the image. You normally have a video card that's inside the computer for the nice ones, and I don't have that. I spent 20 bucks on that little card, and I've replaced it twice. And this is the one that like will glitch every once in a while, but yeah, like that right there, that's a $20 card thing versus like a $250 one.
Gotcha.
Elgato is the company I'd go with on them. Yeah, see these, they don't look the best. Let's see if I can kind of, should be right somewhere. Oh, it's trying there. Surprise me. There it is. Yeah, they're kind of rusty and stuff, but there's no clay in them. They just look bad. So I am going to run these until I have an issue where I need to upgrade them. There's a cheap Chinese version of these for $40, but I don't trust them. The stock ones are $75 for these, and I paid 90 for 2 axles. So I'm like, eh. I think Sean, I think you're the one watching right now. It says I got one view. I'm gonna message you real quick, make sure it's you that's watching. Got something to show you if it is. Wherever there they are. Okay, cool. Because it just says one view, it doesn't say who's watching it. So Sean, these are the stock links, right, for the steering. I guess the front of the axle here. So this is the stock one. And you know how I am with purple. My truck's going to be purple. Let's see. I want to open them. Yeah. For you, I'll open them, man. Because I'm going to have to put them on anyway. Let's put them off for a minute. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So here's the stock one. Yep. Too much stuff. Don't want to focus. There it goes. There, it focused. Check this one out, man. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, look at that. Real, and it's pretty in purple. And I bought the last one on Amazon, and they've not restocked them because I was going to buy 2 sets of these because I'm running 4-wheel steering. They have another one of these that's green that I might be buying for Danielle if they still got it when it comes to it. But it's going to be a different green than her truck, so. But yeah, that is, yeah, will be on the front. Got that, and then it's got this one here that goes to the servo, so. Yeah, it's like $45, which ain't bad for those. You can't buy you couldn't buy this here for that, just the metal piece, not including the ends. So. I do. Hi, beautiful. My little baby girl's watching right now. My dog's doing a dance, looking like a horse. Okay. So I got that back together. I know. I'm sitting here like, please don't hit the leg of my camera. Okay. Now I just got to clean these up real quick. I'm gonna laugh. Sean's probably gonna go to Amazon and buy it. Look for these. He's like, oh, I want that. That's that bearing. They make a tool versus your real expensive MIPs to do this, but I'm like, it'd be fun. The guy ran these in water. Actually, Sean, I'll show you since I know he's watching right now. This is what one looks like when you run it. Yeah. This is the rear one I got, which this diff is good, but you can kind of see, like, wish it would. Oh yeah, look at that. I love this lens. This diff's good, but you can see it was ran in nasty water, and he never cleaned them. She's just chilling. I got all the stuff I need off my truck, other than the shocks. Yeah, look at it. It doesn't look. It looks pathetic right now. I will say that, but yeah, and see, when you don't clean them after you run them, Focus, focus. Yeah. So that's what away from the lens here. That's what water does to your bearings and stuff. Which these don't feel, they're just ugly. They feel okay. Like there's not play in them and they're not rusted metal. So these would be okay to use for now. Hi, beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, hi. Oh, she'll let both of us know by screaming bloody murder. Yep. I wiped that out just to make this a little better looking for now. Yeah. So. Okay. So that one will be. I always put these on backwards, like I just about did. This one. And I was like, one of these will do it.
Oh, you ripped that off. How did you do that?
She's good. CLP, which is a gun penetrating oil, is also really good for getting. I mean, there's WD-40, but CLP works really well for penetrating down and getting like rust and nasty stuff broke off. There's no good cleaning these. They're just going to be ugly. Get a little bit of spray paint. Just hit them with the spray paint.
Is that as high as that goes?
Honestly, that's about perfect for her. I'm gonna bring this down. Still. Oh, well, wait a minute. I bet my things probably look like ass here. There we go. Look a little bad. Which really, that didn't bring it. That would. Yeah, that's a little better. I don't have to, like, I can bring this up to, like, I think it will, the lens focus ranges changes for whatever, I don't think it will actually pick up that close. It's trying. Hear it. Oh, there it is. I could hear it actually dialing itself in. This is the lens I got with the camera when I got it. It's a Rokinon, European, however you want to say it. It's a 50 mil. Huh. You guys will hear my daughter in the background because she's watching her dad and chewing on a little yellow block. Isn't that right, Ellie? Go in there. This will be the one I'm using for my front. This will be my rear. Yes. Almost buy new ones of these. He's really ran this one through the ringer, which this might have a hard time zooming in on this. Oh. It's going for it. Come on. Yeah, there. It'll be a lot easier to use a cell phone. That's what I'll do for future videos. But it'll work for now for this. These shoulder bolts look like they've seen a lot better days, and I will be replacing those at some point. which I think this was 7.3. Nope. 3 mils, the big chunky one. What I like about this screwdriver, it doesn't have a lot of torque, and you leave it loose in your hands, it will spin so you don't like strip your threads out. This is how you know if they're too tight. Should on a smaller scale you can wiggle them and they'll like move back and forth, but when they're like this you will burn your servo out. So you can run them down tight and then just back them off. Quarter turn. That's an eighth. That's an eighth. You see it's already moving better. Honey, I don't want to grab this because I got grease.
It's dirty now.
Yeah, but grease would be a lot worse.
I was worried that
Our eighth turn. Another eighth turn. Okay. I'll shoot bearings everywhere. But as you see, like it a lot better. Well, what is that about? You gotta have your dinosaur. Handy Thor's little thing. I'm going to shut. Oh God! Look at it. I forgot there was the chair for my hair cutting chair I brought in here so we can cut my hair at some point if we get time. And I just took it to the middle of my big toe. Yeah. It went dong. I'm like, oh, well, yep. Okay, well, this is the metal bearing that you don't want to shake out of your rig. It just slides in there. So, let me bring this back over here a little bit. And, oh. There we go. Okay. There's that. Oh, Mum.
Dede.
She'll never say dad. She's like, mem. That's her favorite word. It's mem. She's still going. Yeah. Mem. Mama. When she says mama, like, yeah, she's mem. She's British. These were like $12 for the little. Hold it down here since it'll focus there a lot easier. Yeah. Little brass. It puts a little bit of like extra like width to your crack, but I mainly got it just because I wanted to have something brass on it. She is going for it. Oh, and this thing's trying to die. Great. Mim. Ellie. She's doing that thing with her mouth. I feel like she's gonna say mama in like literally like less than a month. She's doing that. Yeah. trying to eat her plastic handle right now. She looks like she's hungry. Dear, 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 dear. Oh. Yeah, these here are. Well, Sean, since you've not had yours apart too much, this is. I'm just gonna hold it down here because it actually focuses down here a little bit better. Stock axle. You can see the rust and nastiness of this one, but it just is visibly ugly. And then you spin it, and it drops in. I say that, and it doesn't drop in. Okay. Okay. And now I gotta clean this. I'm getting way ahead of myself. I'm like, yeah, here's this and screw for that. One bearing. Two bearings. You're fine. Okay. Good thing about hot dogs, you know, they ain't too bad to make. Look at all that was in there. Dirty. Dirty, dirty. She's really trying. Mem, 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 mem. I'm looking at all this that would be on her desk right now. Dinosaur. I quote that thing in the middle of the day. I'm sitting there at my desk and I'll be like, dinosaur. Yes. She's powered up. She's getting ready to release the beast. I'm putting my phone up here because I don't think Sean has a way. There he is. Oh, come on, man. You should go. All you need is 1 or 2 rigs. I think it's only like 3 hours away, so it ain't actually too bad. If you end up not going to that, are you still going to try to make it to Beat the Creek? I ain't getting any of my rigs out of this one. And talking about last minute things, this is going to have a functioning dialed in rig in the next 2 days. So I'm really kind of at the last minute with this. I'm still going to try to have this ready before my vacation, but now that I'm not going on it, then it made this a little more feasible. So I want to go out, get this all dialed in, and go out to like Moab and run the rocks with it. That would have been really cool. I bet these are the same size as the X-Max ones. I know they're similar to their housings. That's good. You got see, let me respond back to you here. And well, if you already got the hotel booked, you might as well go. Let me see how far that is away from here. Because Rock Vegas is cool, man, but I mean, I don't know of maybe one other person with this Vertex and like 2 people with stock SCX6s. That, you know. It's 3 hours from me. So it should, you're in Murfreesboro, it should be closer than that. It should be like 2.5 for you. It's 174 miles from here. So yeah, 3-hour drive. We're going to get a hotel. We got to figure out the hotel because for Beat the Creek, I'm just getting a regular hotel. Like I booked ahead for it, so I'm already got it. But here, since my lovely wife is going to go with me and allow me to go to this thing at last minute, I kind of want to splurge a little bit and get a nice like Airbnb thing. But we haven't got to look at them yet because I got home and started messing with this. And another thing, you never want to put like grease in between the U joints here because it just picks up dirt, dust, and everything. Holds it in there. Okay. Well, hey, look, that ain't gonna work. I'm gonna use this because I want to save that. It's got very many threads. She tooted. Yeah, that line is still noticeable. And I guess running them in manually like this. One, these are a lot higher quality than my bits I got. I can get the MIP bits, but the MIP bits, which are these things, I picked these up for like $8 for this. They're metric, and I gotta set standards. $8 for these. You get 4 of these MIPs for like $65. I'm like, I'm good. This is going to be the rear, and I'm running this shitty stock servo in it, so I don't want these too tight, but I don't want them falling out either. Okay, that feels good. That one's looser than that. Eighth of a turn. That's really just getting them where you want them. I gotta remember, I kind of gotta keep my hands. Okay, about right there is the center of the video. Okay. That is the rear one done. So, well, almost done. I got to put the bar in it. Yeah. If you look up, I think you run Apple, Sean, but if you look it up with like Google Maps, it automatically corrects for that hour when you look up the timing. Okay. Those are for that. And stop one there. Long one on that. Gotta remember where my other screw is. Powered up for that one. Didn't you? I'm actually just going to run the stock black ones in the back because the front ones I got stainless hardware. I'll just run those. But this one's still too long, so that's a problem. There's that. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can find another one that's not 6 years long. Light. Sounds like she's attacking it, Mama. Oh,
She is.
found it. Cool. Okay. You guys might hear a sound that's me falling into the floor because my chair gave out because it's literally falling apart. I made you laugh, didn't it? Yeah, so they're the same size. I don't know if I'm gonna get into my transmission tonight. Yeah, have a good one, man. You take it easy. That. And run this in here. Yeah. This thing is green there, but it's dying. They don't last very long. It's meant for like the little tiny 18th to 24th scale. And these are not that size. Hey, honey. Honey. I found out that one of my beads on my wheels pulled through. I just gotta take the wheel apart. It's like 6 bolts and rebeat it. I caught it. It's my first one I took off. I'm like, oh, look at that. The 4 right there. The one on the bottom. I know you don't want to touch it because, nastiness. But you don't want to smell like a condom, but. Okay. I can't believe I had this ready to put in here. I'm like, yeah, it'll be fine. It's ready. This whole side not even done yet. Okay. Hour and 35 minutes. Got my whole truck tore apart. And one whole axle done. I got to do Dremel that off, which I could Dremel that off with this. Excuse me. Yep. And that's one axle done. Nice. Okay. I got Colin like a root or something. I got Colin like a root or something. Oh, okay. I picked her up like this in the back. I want to rock right now. Daughter for us. Okay. Back. Through. Every piece. I see it fall back. I'll get the axles done tonight, then I'll yeah. Get the axles done tonight, and then I'll probably do the transmission tomorrow. Just depends on how long this takes. Good news with these are that since this is my stock front axle, I know it's in good shape. Hopefully I didn't put too much Loctite in these. These. I don't want it to break out the heat for these. There's that one. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Yeah, these compared to, okay. These compared to what the other ones look like. Hilarious. Okay, come on, don't die on me yet. I want to use you for these 4 screws. Six years later. I don't think they could have made longer screws for these. They could prove me wrong, I'm sure. That's the best angle for you guys. Gotta clean the mud out of this one. This cover. Yeah. You can get these in brass. You do that to me. And it did it to me. Well, when this happens with these little things, you improvise. With one of these. And that's how easy that is. I keep these away from the nice expensive screens. This is staying in here. Well, I say it's staying in here, but it's getting removed. I got to re-lube it with new stuff. Vibrate. I'll turn it down down so it's not so loud. Ringtone, media. I can't wait to get a nice desk. So, yeah, but then the seats don't go up high enough, so I'll do the little one first. Get the little one out of the way. This is my front. Yeah, I'm surprised it looks like that already. Cheesings ain't the best, but checking to see for wear. I mean, they're only like a month old, but yeah, when you get like you can kind of see around the hole right there. Kind of gets like a pitting stuff already. Surprises me on its rig. It's not 2 months old, but God knows how long they actually sit, on the shelf or whatever before that. That both shims there. Okay, that's what. Diff. I think one shim. This side. Yeah, I was going to put a underdrive, so it'd be underdrive in the back technically, but overdrive, underdrive, same, same thing, just depending on orientation of where you're putting it. I was going to buy it for this, but I got a deal enough to where I'm gonna hold off for now with it. Let's see. Like a 2.0. Well, that's worrying because that's how loose that disc was. Okay, let's go to the next one. Ready? That's scary. How are these not tight? Should have checked my other one. But yours even sounds more quiet than mine does. I had to show my wife that. It's crazy. Oh, I don't feel like pulling the other one apart right now. But okay. Because normally I just had the other one apart too. I should have looked into that. I even said it on the camera. I'm like, I bet that needs tightened. But until I ever get me some Vanquish ones or something, see me dropping $1,400 on a pair of RC axles. There's people that do it for like the 10th scale. They'll get like Vanquish and the stainless, and they look nice, but I would never put that kind of money into it and then go bash it out on rocks and scratch them. I just don't have it in me. Slowly running out of paper towels. It's 8:30. I'll be done with this by 10 if I do the transmission tonight. I don't think I'm going to. We'll see though. Especially if I'm just doing this and no one else joins the live. Ain't everyone's cup of tea. Honestly, I probably won't do that when I gotta pull these off, find the plastic ones, and then Dremel that off tonight still. So no, I will not be doing this until tomorrow. But the diff or the transmission will be tomorrow. Gotta finish the body tomorrow. Let's see if I can reuse a glove, because one glove, one love, man. Okay. Cool. Butter of udder. Looks yummy. I'm sure it looks even yummier on this one. No. I put this in here and I'm like, nah, that'd be fine. I'm like, actually, maybe it'll be a little quieter if I get some of this back here on the bearing. Back of this gear where it sits flush with the bearing. My fault. It feels nice and smooth. It's always funny when you go to actually work on anything, especially if like I'm doing 2 front axles. So the first one you kind of, not as good detail, and you kind of learn your way of how you're wanting to do it. And then the second one, you kind of like, okay, I know how I want to do this one. And then you're like, crap, now I gotta go back to the first one to do it again. That will shim. So yeah, it was 1 shim on this side, 2 on the other. Trying to remember which. Trying to remember which one had 1 or which one had 2 shims on this. You want to shim it towards the gear, so that's how I know it is. And there. Bearing. A bit more. I did this differently for the first one. I think I paid $20 for this grease, which is a lot of money for grease. But I had red and tacky for like 3 years and never went through half of it. So if it lasts me that long while doing this and it's really good grease, I don't have a reason to complain for 20 bucks. I know it's real, like everyone loves it, so kind of help with the whole. I don't run my stuff in water, but if I decide to get a little bit of water in there, it's not going to destroy anything. Second, actually get that thing going. Work the grease through it. ASMR, man. Well, that grease. Gotta clean this one. She's gonna wait till that's bad, and then be hungry. She's gonna wait till that's bad, then she'll be hungry. Tell her that the bottle's bad, and she'll start eating it. Look at it, hold it, look at her, and say, "This bottle's bad now." You tell her that, that's when she'll eat it, though, because that's what she does. Just humor me. Say, "Well, your bottle's bad now." Hold it and shake it at her. It's worth a try. She's like, "No." That is hit the camera. Leg. I'm gonna get this one done, and then I'm gonna go eat. At 9 o'clock, but I already had my shower, so. I need to also look at my printer. Get printing something for one of my buddies, and my layer height ain't working, so I gotta figure out what's going on with it. It doesn't auto leveling, so I don't understand why it's not, but regardless, it's doing something. Oh, there's the pretty axle. There it is. Oh yeah. Gummy, gummy. And that's after I clean that. Looks okay for what this is. Sit in there, right? switchings wasn't pushed all the way in. I'm gonna laugh at these. They're two different. Oh. Okay. See what's going on with this. Okay, there's that, that, that. Okay. Take the stock one. I know this one will work with it. Okay. That one works. Okay, that's working now. Yeah. I was worried there for a minute. I'm like, come on now. Plastic gives a little more, but there's no reason for all that. You want to send to paper towels and be like, Jesus, you went through a lot of those, and I have. But a lot better for disk. Okay. Then by hand. You never want to really start something, especially going into metal, with the power drill. That's how you strip it. But, I mean, it's all kind of people's preference. I like to go at least a couple in there and then, say, like right there. This is all just plastic. That's going through. So now, to get it down to that, this is when you go by hand. Because with aluminum, they strip really easy and they get stuff in the threads like these have done. So if you kind of just work it back and forth, it kind of pushes them through it. This is going to break it, which is why you kind of spill it going in. I can feel the heat off this thing. honestly. Really trust this. They feel like they're close to snapping. Threads look okay. You're like, what'd I do? Huh? Santa Claus coming to town. Really? I'm not going to run the metal one on this one. Trust it? Yeah. That felt great. I don't know if you guys can see that. Here, if it will. Yeah, that's metal, aluminum. This cover, when they made this cover for this truck, it's just a cheap metal cover. They didn't tap the holes far enough. So these are bottoming out inside there. Load it. And it's not. Okay. Yeah. The tip of this, like that much of it, is bottoming out into the casing. So I need shorter bolts. Should have some. Hopefully. Good news is these covers run a 1/4 inch into these. Same size. I'm just doing the axles tonight, honey. Always something pops up. It takes time. You summon me. I have came. Really does. Not the perfect size. 3 more. Anyone tuning into the stream, if you wonder where I'm at, I'm trying to find bubbles. Play.
Huh?
Play.
What?
God damn, some lady. Drop this
I
thing.
kept saying what? And you were like, bubble, bubble, bubble. I said, what?
Oh, damn. Damn bad. I feel like, that's a little Miss Piggy.
What?
I feel like the 3 little bears. It's too big. It's too small. Losing it. Letting out frustrations. So I guess what I want to do to you guys. What's it look like? Oh. I'm like, oh. I'm so excited for that. Nice place to look. Give me that. Oh my god,
I
take
wish
one.
I could record this.
Huh? We'll see.
What are you doing, Mama?
We will see. I ate two. Did you put something on me, or did you just tickle me? Oh, what the hell's in? Down my butt crack. Huh?
It's small enough to fit.
I know. So it's a red tie. Yes. Heard. Like, what was that? Okay. All right. Okay. Well, that's promising. Two. A three. Cool, man. Works good. A little bit different from the bolt type, but as you see, shiny chrome bling hardware. He's just mad. Up. Sometimes you gotta do this with diffs, especially if they got a metal cover. Better. Tighten this back down. All good. And all I'm doing is just wiggling this to get the ears kind of. Okay. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That should be just. I'm hoping. Okay. Laughing at you? I know you are.
Just got this caterpillar wrapped around.
Like here, a little fake craft. A little fake cry from here.
Where the
Yeah. swore I stuck them in here. If I can just find one, then I'll know the other one's in here. Oh, found one. Okay. These other ones in. This? Yes. Okay. I really had to dig for these. See how they're not that old. In my junk bin. Okay. I found literally every other piece I needed. Ellie! Hey! 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 You like mama. It's her saying mama, honey. Mama. Hey, honey. That's what she's trying to do. Definitely gonna be. Okay, there's one. And hold it out. It's always easy to do without this. Sing it, baby. So, Miss Ma. There's that. How's she doing, Mama? guys. The axle, I had to sit there and trim off the plastic of the axle, but it came out good. Show you what I'm talking about real quick. This is on the front, or the rear axle. Let's see. There it is. Yeah, right there. That looked like this. It had like a long piece on it, and now it doesn't, because I will be 4-link front and rear, so I won't need. Thinking about it, I'm gonna go ahead and run this. Let's cover on these. Huh. I don't know why these were longer. That's such a fake little cry, isn't it? Okay. That is. Okay. Alright, okay. I feel like there's too much shims in this. Mama. Hey, that one ain't gonna work. I don't think that's it either. Well, I'll be dip. It is. Because I think 2 shims is too much. Now, because they shouldn't stick in here like this. I think that it's sticking like that. I'm having to pry it out. If it will come out, it shouldn't be like that. This should be the one that's got double shims. Okay, I'll take them out in a second. I mean, come to think about it, if I ran both shims on this side and removed the one on that side, I think that's the issue we're having. Way too shimmed. Take this one out, put this one back in, drop this whole thing in here. Already feels better. And put this cover on it. That shut easier. Look at that. I can actually, yeah. This shim was too much. Well, that was the issue with that. Glad I looked back into it because that would have definitely caused me problems. Her little hands. Right. When they warp the housings, but I mean, we'll just see what it does. Gotta work the grease and stuff in on it. Okay. Metal ones are for the wives. Ain't worried about cleaning these up. Further time-wise than I wanted to be with this tonight. Well, it might be smart. Put these on. But the other one. Metal. No, I have it. How you know it's cold tonight? Losing your mind. Not in my pockets. Looking me right in the face. I'm like, come on now. Okay. What are you guys doing? Well, I look over and I see you making faces at her. And this is an easy way to tell you messed up with where these go. Because these have bump stops built into them. Now, Axial in, you'll see that's a bump stop for it. And you can put the screw in easier. I'm like, how the hell am I going to get that in there? I don't know if I would have put it in right the first time. Not easy. Okay. About a 3-hour stream. 2 people watch, but that's cool. Expect a lot of people to show up to this. To be honest with you. Me ramble on about RC cars. Not enough on the daily as it is. I laugh. I said it'll be 9:30 before I'd have the transmission done too. It's comical. It's like working on a real car. Try to get off Friday. I get off Friday and it gives me a lot more time to finish this up. Okay. Turn this more this way. You guys probably see more of me messing with it. Okay. Still sounds weird, but we will see. I have a feeling that this will be something I end up having to mess with like 1 o'clock in the morning on Friday. New memory in Portsmouth. No, thank you. Well, there's 8 bolts I got to take apart on this if I do have to take it back apart. See. Another reason you know that you need to stop for the night. This is upside down. And I'll be damned if I am hand doing that. Okay, is this one. Hand tools are a great thing. Remember, start by hand, finish by power tool. Get tired. Sounds right. And then that ain't gonna move, so you gotta okay. And dog Ramley gets energy to run around the house with this toy now. One. no point in being too tired. Your body and mind will tell you when enough's enough with these. I push through them, but like I can't turn that at all. I can turn it with this. Diff isn't shifted right for something. I gotta pull all this apart, so I'm done with it. I'm getting aggravated. So it's gonna bind up. So I'm done. Thanks for watching the stream for almost 3 hours. Even though no one's watching it, and yeah.